Hello, 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 beautiful beings. It's Natasa. Welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to talk about what's important right now as we're entering the second part of 2024. So, what we're experiencing right now and how we can move through this time with more grace, more ease, giving you a Lightworker update for this time. And my channel is for Lightworkers, Starseeds, for everyone who's here to live their highest calling from the depth of their heart, fully aligned with their true essence and embodied in their power, in their leadership with ease and grace. So, talking about 2024, the second half, I'm recording this video at the 16th of July, 2024. And we've just had this potent 2-3 weeks and a very potent weekend. And the energy has shifted from then. However, we're still in the process. And if you have felt lately or right now that you are feeling demotivated, you're feeling tired, you might not, have a tough time literally with your emotions, with things, you get triggered more easily. That's what happened for me, for instance, or you don't have clarity about where you're going. All these things. And you're asking yourself, well, what's going on? I was so sure who I am and why I'm here. And I was so motivated, and suddenly these ups and downs are happening, or you're really in a down that lasts, right? From how you're experiencing it. Let me tell you, you're not alone, and it's not a down, right? It's not up and down. We are moving through deep rebirth process right now. And yes, we're going through our cycles over and over again. It's nothing new. I know that. However, right now, if you look into the world, there's so much deconstruction of old systems and old energies. And there's such a mix. And as above, so below, as within, so without, as without, so within. That's what's happening for us as well. So this is like really a deep time of deconstruction, of shedding the old and for the new to emerge. So what you're going through is actually a rebirth into something truly remarkable, unique, and new. We're all going through that, everybody in their own pace. And I want to invite you to just not go into comparison because you see healer XYZ or coach this and that or friend this and that share about their amazing time on summer holidays or how whatever enlightened they are. This is really everybody's going through their own experience, and we all know that we like to post things that are beautiful, and not when we're in tears, and not when we're feeling bad, and not when we don't know anymore where we're going, right? That's not what people post on social media. So just be aware of that. You're not alone. Many of us are going through tough times right now. You might also have experienced loss and grief, and it is really this shedding, it is a rebirth. And so can we focus on actually we're rebirthing? And wow, I may be in a what's being shown to me is a cocoon, right? And I'm going to emerge as a butterfly, right? So that's number one. Number two, there are 3 themes emerging for this time going into the second part of 2024 that I feel very, very strongly. One of them is radical self-love. Radical self-love. It kind of ties into what I said, right? If we can surrender to the process that we're in and love ourselves with whatever we're going through right now, no matter how maybe reactive we are, no matter how maybe frustrated we are, no matter if we even act out sometimes, if that happened for you, to just go like, okay, can I come back to my heart? And can I love that child of mine, that younger version of mine, even if it's 2 seconds ago, it's a younger version. Can I love that part of me? I love to call it part, that is in that state right now. And can I give that part all of my love and accept it exactly as it is right now? And that is the ground layer. This is a technique that I'm using and teaching. And that's so helpful, because when you can get into that full acceptance of yourself and embrace all of you, this is where miracles can happen, where things can evolve, heal. Healing for me is always coming back to wholeness of who we are in truth. And so the shedding can happen far easily, with more grace and more ease. And radical self-love also includes your self-care. So I know for many, it happened that your self-care practices got a little bit wonky lately. So maybe you don't get up and do your whatever you're doing in the morning, your morning practice, right? Your meditation, your gratitude, your whatever, your movement, your healthy food, your priming for the day. Maybe you didn't do it that regularly. And maybe you've noticed that, okay, when I don't do it, days don't go as well as I actually know that they could go, right? So it's an invitation to come back from the place of self-love, not from I have to, and again, I missed it. Just from that, okay, how can I love myself more? Come back to my practices. Do I need something at lunch? Do I need to rest? Do I need to move? Do I need to eat healthier? And what's really important right now is really clear your channel, like with the physical things. So can you eat organic? Can you eat as fresh as possible? Can you drink clear, pure water? And not, can you hold your light? And when others drink something else, I want to invite you, can you stay in your light and go like, what do I really want to drink? Do I want that drink? Or do I want water? Or do I want tea? Or do I want cacao? What is it that I truly want? So can you hold that light in the physical? As I know, summertime and people come in and go out and we have a lot of connections. So radical self-love, radical, and standing in your power of loving yourself and what's right for you and choosing that. The second theme is connected to it, that's coming up strongly now, is nervous system regulation. It's connected to self-love, right? So you can't, it's really hard to be in self-love, to choose what's really aligned for you, to choose what nourishes you if your nervous system is agitated. So self-care is one part. Knowing how to calm yourself down in the moment is the second part. And the third thing is releasing the stressor, that which creates the reaction, whether that's fear of the unknown, whether that is fear of showing up more fully in all of your greatness and all of who you are, whether that is comparison and feeling less than others and coming back to your uniqueness, or whether that is a feeling of I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, whatever. Whatever that is for you, it's like the underlying pattern that creates the stress. We're back to self-love. Can you allow yourself to heal that? Can you allow yourself to get support if you need it? So that's the second aspect. And the third aspect that comes up for the entering this year, and then I'm closing with that. The third aspect that comes up is, what is it that you truly want? What is it that your heart truly desires, that your soul wants to express through you? Now, I want to invite you into a little expansion there. As light workers, we very often have that, okay, I'm just here to serve. I'm here to serve. And then we start over giving because we're so focused on what our human mind thinks of what it means to serve. Can I invite you into the expansion that what's in the highest good of all is also in the highest good of yourself? So that's why we ask the question, what do I truly want? That is not selfish. It's that your highest heart's desires and dreams, that passion, that joy that gives you vitality and vibrancy, and following that and creating the life that really makes you happy is just the other side of the coin of your soul mission and your sacred medicine that you're here to share with the world. And those two are one. So asking what you truly want, like really from the heart, is the dream that's been planted in your heart so that you can share your sacred medicine, so that you can serve from that highest alignment of who you are and why you're here. So we have 3 themes to really be careful about, to look into as we're moving into 2024, the second half of 2024. Excuse me, there's a heat wave here. We have like 38 degrees Celsius right now. At night, it's still 34 degrees Celsius. So sometimes it's really hard to talk even. So I'll finish with that. 3 themes: radical self-love, people. Come back to yourself, love yourself, do that self-care practice, calm your nervous system and focus back, not on where am I going? What do I need to do? What's my next step? How will I survive? Focus back on you. You can only hold as much light as your nervous system can hold, and you're invited into radical self-love right now. And also the third thing, so nervous system, self-love, and what you truly want. What does your heart truly want? Because it's a co-creation between you and the universe. It's not about overgiving, and you can't skip that step. You can't skip the step of creating a life where you feel safe, where you feel abundant, where you feel you have everything you need, and go into, oh, I'm here to serve. These two need to match so that you can serve from a full cup. Okay, so thank you so much for listening. I'll be showing up again. I will be sharing more next time. And until then, I'm wishing you the most beautiful summertime and a lot of alignment and coming back to your true essence and your true self. And sending you so much love. And I'll keep the activation and the healing for next time because the heat is too strong right now. Sending you much love and talk to you again.